afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, today we're going to look at a very nice and clean 2000 model Allegro Bay diesel bus. This is the model number 35B. Folks, this unit's got one power super slide. It's got the 7,500 watt diesel Onan generator. Runs and drives great. We took this unit in on trade, folks. I want to tell you, this is one of the nicer 2000 models you're going to see. It's the outside's in great shape. Notice there's no fading, no oxidation. I mean, for this year model motorhome, this thing's in exceptional condition. You got a couple of stripes here that are cracking, but well above average condition for this year model motorhome. The back corner's not beat up. Got the Banks power system. No delamination, folks. Look how smooth that side is right there. No bubbles sticking up. Now, folks, the previous owners, see, they made this motorhome with two different motors, actually three different motors in 2000. Actually 2001, actually it's a 2001 model, but it was accidentally titled as a 2000 Freightliner chassis instead of a 2001 Allegro. But it is an 01, but we have to sell it as a 2000 model because that's what's listed on the title. It says 2000 Freightliner instead of an 01 Allegro bus, which is a pretty common thing, and it's something that more, you know, you may or may not be able to get corrected at your local state county tag office. Every state's different. Of course, be honest with you, it may not. I mean, the difference between 01 and a 2000 is trivial anyway. Probably more trouble than it's worth to correct. But in 2001, this unit had three different engines. Had a 330 Caterpillar, which I know this isn't that because this is the Cummins, and it shows 260 horse and a 300 horse, both ISB Cummins. According to the previous owners, this is a 300 horsepower Cummins. I've drove this coach. It's got power like a 300 should. So I'm fairly confident this is a 300. Can I guarantee that? No. But I don't think you're going to have any complaints. This thing will run 80 miles an hour all day long, folks. It's got plenty of power and plenty of torque, and that Banks power package gives you more horsepower and better fuel mileage. It's got the 22.5-inch Alcoa wheels. It's a very easy size to drive and park, and 35 feet long is relatively small for a diesel pusher motorhome. Got the Alumaguard Patio Awning. We're going to pull it out and make sure it's in great shape. Let's look inside. You're going to love the interior of this Allegro. You know, folks, Allegro is kind of one of the pioneering brands in the RV industry. Of course, built by Tiffin Homes in Red Bay, Alabama. I've been there several times. They limit themselves. Other brands build 40, 50, 60, up to 100 motorhomes a day. Bob Tiffin, who founded Allegro, who founded Tiffin Homes, and whose sons still work there today. Of course, he was an old friend of my grandfather's. We're all family friends, but the Tiffins, they still, even their son, Bob Tiffin's son, still on the factory floor working, even though they're executives, folks. And that's always said something to me. They're very hands-on, and in order to control the quality of RVs that leave their plant, they limit themselves to 6 motorhomes a day, folks. Only 6 motorhomes a day. That's why you see 10 Fleetwoods and Winnebagos to every one Allegro, because these things are very well made. They've got a very strong customer loyalty following. In other words, once somebody owns an Allegro, that's all they'll have. Y'all pardon me, folks. But, you know, this is a great brand, very high quality for the price. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. You've got flex steel captain's chairs. This unit's got 62,000 miles. Point out some nice features. Of course, roof air is ice cold. Believe it or not, the dash air works. This unit's got heated power mirrors. It's got the engine retarder like the Jake brake. The previous owner had a laptop right here for some reason. I don't know why, but Got a CD stereo. Got an HD TV upgrade. They upgraded the HD TV a few years back. Folks, what we do when we sell an RV is after you purchase it, we take it to our shop. We do up to 138 point inspection. And you won't believe how extensive that checklist is. And if you want a copy of that checklist before you buy on eBay or in any of the other websites I use, just give us a call. Be more than happy to send you a copy of that checklist. It's very, very extensive, folks. Virtually covers everything you can think of. And so if you want a copy of it, just give us a call. One of my non-commissioned salespeople be happy to email or fax you a copy of it. But on to the tour, folks. Both these front seats swivel around for party seating. The carpet looks like brand new. Got a little chair right here with a footstool, a little leather glider recliner. Got a fold-up table. You got a sleeper sofa. Got real ceramic tile floor. Notice all the crown molding. Notice the nice carpeted headliner, folks. No water stains. It's got a crowned roof, so there's no standing water on it. It's very solid. Unit's got 2 ice-cold ducted roof airs. Got the really nice light wood in here, and this is all solid hardwood. Got the Norcold 2-way RV refrigerator freezer that works perfectly. You've got stove top. You've got a microwave convection oven. And this is the same one I've got in my Winnebago, folks. I love it. I use this more. Believe it or not, me and my wife use this more than anything, because you can actually grill on this thing, and it's really cool because, you know, you drive all day to get to where you're going, and you want a quick meal. You don't want to get ready to go out to eat after you got your camper set up. This is something you can grill vegetables on, chicken, fish, hamburgers, whatever you want, using the convection setting, and it does great. Better than dragging out charcoal or propane for your outside grill. And it's just perfect for 2 people because you can really cook up a nice meal very quickly. Very easy cleanup. You just clean out the dish. I will tell you one thing, folks. One thing I'll have in every motorhome that I own from now on is one of these. And if it doesn't have it, I'm going to pay to put one in it. I mean, that's just me. Of course, now we cook a lot. A lot of you may not cook. You may like to go out and eat, so that's no big deal. But if you like to cook a lot, trust me, that is a very, very nice upgrade. In fact, to the point that if you bought an RV that didn't have it, get you one of those put in it. You'll never look back. But anyway, folks, Corian countertops. Got the nice residential style sink. Stovetop. Wow. Look at that, folks. This is a 2001 model. Look at those stove eyes. Looks like one of them's been lit, folks. The other 2 look like brand new. Amazing that people don't cook anymore, but of course now I'm a big cook. I'm a big guy. I like to eat, and we do a lot of cooking. So got a table and chairs, got a coffee maker, got the nice light fixtures, got the bevel glass. Now, folks, I'm not going to hide anything. One of the pieces of bevel glass is broken. It's probably been broken for years. It's got a piece of tape over it, so you don't have to worry about glass falling out. But I don't like to hide anything. I don't want any surprises. You know, I can't make this brand new, obviously, for the price I'm selling it for, because this thing in 2001 was $138,000 new. And I looked it up on the NADA, folks, you know, and this is how much RV prices have changed in the last 16, 17 years. A comparable model made by Allegro, you won't believe what it costs now. This was $138,000 new in 2001. This unit now, a comparable Allegro unit, diesel with the slide outs, $266,000. Almost double what they cost new 15 years ago when this one was built. Of course, I'm not asking $266,000. I'm not asking $138,000. This thing's almost $100,000 less than what it cost new, and $220,000 less than what a brand new 16 is going to cost you. You know, that's how much money you save buying a motorhome like this, folks. When you're looking at $220,000 savings, a little piece of broken glass certainly doesn't seem like that big of a deal for $220,000, does it? But anyway, folks, I'm going to go back to the tour. We're going to make sure everything on that checklist works. Like I said, you know, stuff like that, you know, we'll try to fix it. I cannot make any promises on that. So just assume that we won't, and if we do, it's a bonus. Got a walk-through bathroom. Notice how your bedroom is completely shut off from the rest of the RV. You've got sink, glassed-in shower, skylight, and I want to show you around the skylight because I know a lot of people don't like to do that because there's, you know, if the roof hasn't been serviced like it should, you're going to see leak problems around the slide out. Guess what, folks? No leak stains, no leak issues whatsoever. This has been a well cared for coach. Top vanity. Another thing you want to look for, folks, and this is just a little tip for those of you who are looking for RVs. Anytime you have this carpeted headliner, look around the vents. Here's the thing, if the previous owners did not keep, and you can see the air works, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but if the previous owners did not keep the filters changed, you're going to see two things around this vent. One of two things. You're either going to see a black residue, and that residue is there, folks. The only way to take it off, that black residue, is to use a bleach cleaner that's going to bleach this carpet headliner out bright white. So if you ever been in an RV and you don't see that black residue, but you see a bleached out spot around all the vents, that means the previous owners have not kept the filters changed in the air conditioner, which can also damage the air conditioner as well. So always keep that in mind and look around your vents, folks. If you see clean like this, you're probably getting a motorhome that's been taken care of. Got a private water closet. Got the upgrade porcelain RV toilet. A little medicine cabinet in here. We're going to walk into the bedroom now. Here in the bedroom, and this is really neat, folks, it's still got the original factory bedspread and pillows. You got his and her nightstands. Overhead storage, you got an HD TV upgrade over here. You can look underneath the windows, no signs of leak damage. Big closet at the foot of the bed. I'm going to tell you, this is, for $39,900, folks, this is a nice motorhome. And yeah, you can go out and spend another 30, 40 grand and get one a few years newer, maybe have an extra slide on it. But that $80,000, $70,000, $80,000 motorhome you're buying, this one right here can do everything that more expensive motorhome can do for half the price. So it's going to save you a lot of money. And folks, I'm going to tell you, 62,000 miles on a diesel, that's not even broke in. Look at these big semi trucks pulling 70, 80,000 pounds with 700, 800, 900,000 miles on them before they even do for their first engine overhaul. It's got the 6-speed Allison transmission. It's Freightliner XC chassis. I mean, this has got all the right equipment, folks, at a price that's very, very affordable. I mean, who wants to go out and spend $265,000 on a brand new Allegro diesel? It's not worth it, folks. You can buy this one for $39,900. We'll trade. Going to go through that up to 138 point inspection. There's no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no freight fees, none of that junk. You know, this fee scam, let me touch on that for a minute. This fee scam is something that other dealers are getting more and more into. And what it is, and the best way to guard yourself against that fee scam is anytime you're dealing with a dealer, always get the out-the-door price. Not the sales price, but the out-the-door price. Here's why. The sales price that they advertise and the price that you actually pay before you leave with a motorhome, most of the time, there's several $1,000s in differences in them. And what these RV dealers do is they add $2,000 freight fee. They add $895 for this, $395 for that, $1,100 for this. And all these fees, folks, I'm going to tell you a secret. All these fees are 100% dealer profit, and they're 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or brand new RV. Folks, I'm going to tell you, that's why you always get the out-the-door price. Here's the difference between us and other dealers besides, of course, our sales price is thousands lower. That $39,900 is out-the-door price. The only exception is if you're a Georgia resident, you pay sales tax to us in Georgia. If you're out-of-state resident, you pay your own sales tax in your home state when you title it. But folks, as far as the actual what you need to buy this coach, besides sales tax if you live in Georgia, is $39.9. It's going to include that inspection at no extra charge. It's going to include a personalized demonstration by one of the certified RV techs. It's going to check this RV out for you. It's going to include a starter kit. It's going to include DVDs. It's going to include everything you need to take it to the campground, folks. The only thing you got to throw in it's food, clothing, and you, of course, and your family. That's all. We give you everything else, folks. We do it for an out-the-door price. We keep it simple. They're haggle-free prices. You can't beat the deals we have here, folks. We sell over 500 used RVs a year. We're one of the oldest and most successful used RV dealerships in the United States. We've sold all 50 states, including multiple sales to Alaska and Hawaii. We've sent a couple of thousand RVs all over Canada, coast to coast. We've sent over 30 overseas to England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and other countries. Folks, the reason why we've sold to so many people and people came thousands of miles away to buy from us is one reason alone: our prices. Out the door prices, lower than anybody else, no extra fees. We have no commission salespeople, so none of the games that everybody hates playing anytime they buy from a commission salesperson. Everybody here works on salary. As far as my salary-based salespeople are concerned, they get paid the same every single payday. Doesn't matter if you buy a motorhome from us or from another dealer. It doesn't matter to them as far as their paycheck's concerned. You see, a commission salesperson is always going to look out for themselves because the average commission rate is 25% of the gross profit. So that means anytime you go to a dealer that uses commission salespeople, they have to add an additional 25% to their price to cover the salesperson's commission. In other words, they're not paying the salesperson, you are, by paying thousands more for the same RV that you can buy here for thousands less. It's a scam, folks. Don't fall victim to it. You're paying the salesperson, not the dealership, and that's the way they like it. Plus, you won't believe what they do to people who need to finance RVs. You know that most RV dealerships mark their interest rates up, usually double, over what they get you approved for at the bank. But since most RV dealers never disclose what their interest rates start at, you have no idea or a frame of reference to know what's a good rate or what's not a good rate. Well, let me make it easy for you, folks. Our interest rates at Parkway RV Center, because we do not mark interest rates up, is actually start at a lower rate than you can buy this thing brand new for at $265,000. Our rates start as low as 3% with approved credit. 3%, folks. Even if you're a cash buyer, 3% is a very attractive option to keep your cash. Interest rates, 3%, and if we have extended terms up to 144 months. Folks, it doesn't get any more simpler than that. So give us a call. 706-965-7929, and evenings and Sundays 423-605-6747. Now, folks, I know this is kind of off topic, but I wanted to kind of bring this up, something I've been thinking about doing, and I just like, if you don't care, leave a comment in the video, let me know your thoughts on it. I'm actually looking into a new way of shooting videos. What I like to do is, I've seen some RV dealers do a 360-degree video, which virtually you can see every corner. Pretty much you control what you want to see on the video instead of me controlling it. I'll still do my narrative and I'll still do my walkthrough, but you'll be able to zoom in and move around. And before I invest a couple of $1,000s into a camera to do this, I just would like to get some input from y'all. I know there's a lot of people who watch this video who subscribe. I've got over 3,000 subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and that's why I'm asking you your opinion. Is this something that is a 360-degree camera in a video something you think would help or hurt looking at these RVs? I know a lot of people, they may be a little awkward trying to control the 360-degree feature of the video, and that's the only thing that's kind of holding me back, is I don't want anybody to be awkward trying to control the video or be uncomfortable. So I'm going to kick it around for a couple of weeks, and any of you who want to leave a comment, let me know your thoughts about it. Leave me a comment on this video. I would love to hear from you, or email me at bo@parkwayrvcenter.com. It's just something I thought I'd kick out there, and of course that's also going to have 360-degree photos too in my ads, or at least the ones that I can put 360-degree photos on. So just let me know what you think about that, folks. But anyway, let me know about this 2001 Allegro, and I was going to show you this real quick too. Like I said, I'm selling it as a 2000 model, but you can see right here, 2001 Allegro Bay, 35 Bay diesel. And what it is, they have 2 serial numbers on motorhomes. And this is a great one to explain it on, because I got them both right here. You've got a chassis serial number and a motorhome serial number. Well, most motorhomes are built on Euro chassis. If you look at the 10th digit of this VIN number, which is a Y, Y means that's always a year model in every vehicle built in the United States. Y is 2000. If you look right here, motorhome serial number, the 10th digit is a 1, 2001 model. This is a 2001 model Allegro Bay. It's a 5278 or a 35 Bay diesel. And you know, this is an 01, but we have to sell it by what's on the title, which is a 2000. But I wanted to show that to you so you know that, you know, you kind of get an idea what I'm talking about. You know, I see that several times a year with RVs, that people accidentally title it under the wrong serial number, and they don't catch it, the state doesn't catch it. And, you know, sometimes you can get it corrected, sometimes you can't, sometimes it's probably more trouble than it's worth, but I just wanted to point that out. Thank you for watching my video. I look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Keep in mind, we do nationwide delivery. We'll deliver this motorhome anywhere in the United States. You just pay whatever it costs us to bring it to you. If you want to fly in, drive this RV home, we'll pick you up from the airport for free. We just picked up, you know, it's kind of funny, but we had a lady Monday fly down from Alaska, pick up a camper van. We just picked up a couple from an airport, and they flew down from Southern California to pick up a Class C. You know, folks, people come from all over the country to buy from us because of our prices and the way we do business, and would love to hear from you, love to do business with you. And if you want to fly in, of course, we'll pick you up for free during business hours at Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport. If you want to rent a car to get to us, you know, we'll help you drop the car off, bring you back to the lot. That's no problem. We won't charge you any extra for that. If you want a tow dolly, we sell those as well. If you want to tow your own car back, we'll help you out any way we can, folks. All you got to do is give us a call. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, or visit us here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. I always recommend call ahead, make an appointment before you come look at it, because this way we can do 2 things. First of all, we can make sure the unit's still for sale, because we take several deposits a day. We sell several a day because of our prices, and I hate for somebody to drive several hours down here just to find out, because they didn't call or email, let us know they were coming, that the unit they were looking at was sold. So always call ahead, set up a date and a time, and what we'll also do, and if you'll keep to that time, we'll have the unit plugged up to power, or have the generator running with the air conditioner on, so it's nice and cool for you, because these things get very, very hot, almost like an oven, especially when it's 90+ degrees outside, and it just makes it a lot easier for everybody when you have a place to sit down and cool off. So give us a call, drop us an email. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.